And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk program. Got a great one lined up. I'll have an open show. It's Friday. I wanted to have an open show for everybody today to have equal access to the information. We're going to get into this. We've got this Canton coin. Now, let me preface this. I don't think, okay, somebody asked me, a $200 member called me up the other day. It's like, Crypto Hog, where do you see Canton hitting? And I'm like, no crazy numbers. I'd say $20, possibly right around in there. Canton is a coin that is used within the trading environment, and it can't be going up and down. It's got to stay at a level where all the trading level is. That's where it's got to be. The more trade, then they got to create more cantons. The less trade, they can burn up as much as they want. There's a limit on how much they can make. So there is a limit on that per year. There's no limit on how much they can burn up. But here's the thing. The Canton coin is not designed to go to like the moon. Because you can create more. Just like Ethereum, you can create more. So the guy's like, well, then why am I going to buy it? Well, how's it Ethereum? You can create more, correct? Correct. So how's Ethereum at $1,800? Then they're like, oh yeah. XDC, you can keep making XDC. It's not going to be 4 cents forever. So some of these cryptos, and look, I don't know about everything, okay? I'm not the expert. But Canton is a business coin. It's got to be at the right price to move all the money. Look, there is no bigger. What Canton coin does is move value. The XRP is a bridge currency. So the XRP ledger is an interoperable platform. It's designed, in mind, is with the central banks and major banks to move money. Canton is designed to move value, tokenize stock, bond, things like that, okay? It's designed to be private, so you won't be able to see how much money's moving. But you don't need to know how much money's moving because the demand, supply and demand will show you. So it's not like, okay, they're on a private ledger, so Canton's going to stay 8 cents. No, you don't have to see it. When it gets used, if there's not enough, there's a problem. So they've got to make the price valuable just to make it balanced. Not if they destroy too many cantons, then you have a liquidity problem. There's not enough cantons to move around the world. And if you got too many, then it just messes everything up. So what they try to do with Canton, this is just my opinion, is they're going to try to balance it out. They got $5 quadrillion floating through. You got to have $5 quadrillion of value of Canton to be there. You can't have slowdowns. You got to send the transactions have to happen bullet fast and stuff. So I don't know where. Look, I don't know how high of a top end. I'm hoping $20. Canton's not designed to go to $1,000 a piece and all these things. And now you can burn up a lot, but then you got a liquidity problem, right? So I don't have all the answers, everybody. What I'm trying to do is this. Honestly, if I make out all my cryptos 2, 3, 4, 5 mil, then I'm cool, man. A lot of you guys think, well, I put $100 in, I should have probably $500 million, right, Crypto Hulk? No. These cryptos are not going to go where you think they're going to go, okay? I'm just letting you know. That's why I keep accumulating. Some people are like, well, I think I have enough. Oh, really? You think? You actually think. But, like, what channel do you have? So that's the thing. These coins are not going to go to levels that you think they are. So that's why I keep accumulating. When I get my crypto allowance, September 1st, I'm dumping it all into crypto. I have not spent any money that I get for my crypto allowance on anything except crypto. And I don't care that it's dumped. It's probably worth 1/2 or 40% of all the money I put into crypto. It's probably worth 40%. I'm not concerned because I know where this ends up. Now, XRP is not going to be $1. This shit will not work at $1. Canton will not work at fucking 10 cents, okay? But don't get under this misconception that, the Rise token is going to end up being, $500. It's not going to be $500 ever in this lifetime and in the next millennia. I mean, I'd be lucky if Rise token hits $1, $5. And if, guess what? You got 1 million of them at $1 or $5, you got 1 million. Now you got $5 million. So these cryptos, they're not going to be hitting numbers that you think they're going to hit. All right. And some of you guys like, well, I think I got enough crypto. Number one, you need to stop thinking. Okay. Just fucking buy, because you're going to get all kinds of butt hurt and despondent and depressed when the Crypto Hulk, you said, no, I didn't say. I said, you need to watch my fucking show, the whole entirety of it, and understand what the fuck you're getting into. But you don't. You watch 15 minutes and you're off watching some fucking dickweed somewhere, make stupid ass price predictions that tickles your fucking ears and gives your little knobby a stiffy, okay? You got to stop watching dumb shit, okay? There's very few cryptos. I don't think any will ever go to the moon, all right? You're looking at Bitcoin, which is a fake coin, and you're judging, well, if Bitcoin can get $1 million, that means the Rise token. No, it doesn't mean a fucking thing. That's all, that Bitcoin shit's all speculation, dummy. So I'm here to just talk reality. And a lot of people, these cryptos, they're not going to go what you think they're going to hit. Now, but Crypto Hulk, you've done shows where you said that. I don't say a fucking thing. What I tell you is what Grok says, dumbass. So I'm reading off a Grok price prediction. That's not my price prediction, you fucking retard. That's why you shouldn't even be watching my show. Some of you have no fucking common sense. I'm reading off a Grok prediction. How is that me saying it's the price, you fucking asshat, okay? You have no idea what you're fucking talking about. You watch some fucking YouTube programmer that is telling you about crypto going to the moon and all that fucking stupid shit. You hear me talking about Grok saying it's going to be that. It's not me saying it, you fucking retard. So you need to very much clarify what the fuck you say in these comments, because some of you guys sound like the biggest fucking dumb shits, okay? I don't give price predictions, you fucking retard. That's for Jake the White Teeth dumb shit, okay? I don't do that dumb shit. I read off and clarify. I give a disclaimer in the very beginning. This is what Grok says. Here's my question, Grok. If such and such, da-da-da-da-da, what is the price prediction? You fucking retard. I don't even say shit, you dumbass. Okay, so that's what's up on this program. Some people have fucking brains, and these are the people that watch my show for an hour. They understand when I'm reading off Grok, that's not me giving out a price prediction, dumbass. They want to know, Crypto Hulk, what do you think? Well, here's what Grok says. I don't know. I've been saying for 6 years, I know this much about crypto. I also say I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know anything about crypto. I can't give you price predictions. I'm so fucking high all the time. How the fuck are you going to believe anything that I fucking say, you retard? Okay? So that's your introduction. For those people that watch my program and that want good information, I try my best to deep dive and show you evidence. And some of you guys want me to speculate. I don't like doing that. Some of you guys want me to show a Grok price prediction. I clown Grok all the time on this fucking show, don't I? I call Grok a dumbass and this and that. So when I show a Grok price prediction, that's what it is, man. That's Grok, who I regularly clown on this fucking program. And that's who's giving you the price prediction. I'm just reading off what Grok says sometimes, all right? So if you can't figure that out, look, I'm not special ed certified to teach fucking stupid ass people, okay? So don't watch my if you know you're special ed and you're kind of slow and shit, don't watch my fucking show. Go watch a program that says specially designed for stupid fucking people like you. Click on that particular show. They can help you, okay? All right. Jeffrey Gaylord. Jeffrey Gaylord calls me up, and he's one who's a $200 member. And he'll call me up and ask me questions. That's what it's for. Before he busts a move and goes and drops $1,000 or $3,000 on something, he asks me, and he knows. It's just my opinion sometimes. He'll be like, Crypto, I know you're on drugs and this and that, you know? And then I'm like, okay, well, if I had $3,000, I would do such and such because whatever. And then I make sure he understands. And then he goes about his way and he either buys or doesn't buy. But he'll run it by me first. It can't hurt. Not that I know the answer. I help you think. I'm a researcher. That's what I do. I research. Okay, I'm not a price predictor. I can't tell you when cryptos are going to go up. Okay, now that Rise token, I knew that fucking thing was going up in 2 weeks or less. It went up in 2 days. But still, I don't predict shit. I research and I find some amazing crypto stuff for you guys. I find amazing connections, government connections. Okay, I can't explain all this stuff. I can find it, but I can't explain it. So what I'm here to do is to help you with your own research. That's a good summation of what I do. I go out and do research. I relay information to you. Some of you guys get memberships. You call me, and we figure out together. And in the end, a lot of you guys are like, but Crypto, just tell me what to do. I'm like, I can't. I can advise you and stuff. You got to pick. Did I give you a lot of information or did I give you a little? You got a fucking brain in your head. Do what you think. I don't like making predictions. I got some of these guys, and I don't like this. Some of these guys are really fucking loaded with money. I'm loaded with drugs, but they're loaded with money. And they'll call me up and be like, Crypto, I'm putting 5,000 into something today. Give me 3 cryptos to buy. I'm like, I don't like doing that. I know they trust me. They know I put in the work, but it's just like, I don't like doing that. I like to explain shit. Some of these guys, they don't got time. They got like 5 minutes. I got $5,000. Crypto Hulk, you got 5 minutes. Give me like 3 cryptos and briefly tell me why in a very short period of time. They don't time it, but I kind of know they're on a time limit and I can't be sitting there explaining shit to them. Like, okay, Crypto Hulk, great. Thank you very much. Got to go. And then I'm like, I don't like that. Because here's the thing. When you get wrecked, if you do, I feel bad. Because like I failed. I don't like to fail. I don't fail. At jobs that I've had, I've worked probation and parole and stuff. Everybody on my list graduates early because I work very hard to straighten them out and get them directed in the right path. Judge sees me all the time. I petition for early release and I get it done. And it's hard work. These people are like, oh, fuck, Crypto Hulk, you're busting my balls. Do you want to get this fucking probation shit done in like record time? Just follow what I'm telling you. I got higher graduation rates than any other probation officer in the state that I worked in, okay? Nobody can beat my record. So, all right. Let's get on this real quick. Grok or no Grok? Dev Woos says, much appreciation to you, Hulk. We listen to you all the way from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I got people all over the world. See, I got people all over the world. I got a guy from Jamaica, Antigua area. I could tell in his voice. I forgot where he was from. But I got people around the world calling me up. Some people get the $200 back. I got some guy from Scotland or something. He sounds kind of like Austin Powers, that fat bastard guy. But is that a Crypto Hulk guy? Top of the morning to you. Or whatever those people in Scotland. But all around the world I got people. And I do my best to give you guys the information. All right, let's get on with this. All right. MUFG. Let's look right here. This is massive. That's an understatement. I can't think of the right adjective for this. So I'll say massive. MUFG launches proof of concept for on-chain JGB repo transactions on the Canton network. Oh my God, this is fucking huge. 4 MUFG companies alongside the company called Digital Asset. Now, there's a company called Digital Asset. They made Canton. So 4 MUFG companies alongside Digital Asset, which is a company, and Progmat. So now we got 3 but then you got 4 MUFG companies. So 4, 5, 6. Now we got 6 companies involved. They have collaborated on a proof of concept, bringing Japanese government bond, which is JGB, Japanese government bond, repo transactions on chain via the Canton network. So what is this repo stuff again? Let me turn my ringer off because they halted trading. What? Oh, you guys. Stevie Mariano just sent me this. Oh my God. Look right here. Hyperscale data. Now check it out. Yesterday, Stevie Mariano called me up, said, Crypto Hulk, I'm kind of in deep with hyperscale. Now, me and him have been talking over the past. Look, I'm not a financial advisor, okay? I am not. Don't listen to any fucking thing I say. Stevie, don't listen to me. But he called me up a week ago, and I could kind of tell he was getting a little antsy with hyperscale. And I could tell he was trying to get out of hyperscale, but he didn't know, and he was kind of upside down, and he kind of wanted to make all of his money back. And after Crypto Hawk, what should I do kind of thing, right? I'm like, Stevie, don't ask me that fucking question. I don't like doing that. And he kept badgering me. I like the guy, totally like the guy. He kept badgering me. So I'm like, okay, fucking sell it. That's what I want you to do. All right. I just fucking told him, get out of that shit, dude. What the fuck are you trying to get? He told me how much money he's upside down. I said, okay, so you can try to get that money and you're going to lose all that fucking money you got in there, right? Sell that fucking shit, dude. So that's what I told him. But I said, also, I just got done snorting 500 pounds of rock cocaine or whatever it's called. Okay. So he was like, oh man. And then I said, once you dump it, let me know. And what did he put it into? Ondus. And we had to talk about Ondus, about how I don't want to get into everything we talked about Ondus because I want you to call me up because I'm trying to make money here. Big $200 a month, okay? So I'm not going to tell you why, but I said just fucking buy Ondus. And that's what he did. He fucking dumped it in there. And today, hyperscale data shuts down trading. That means everybody, then I put, right when he told me, I said, Stevie, let me know when you liquidate your shit. That's what I put out to all you guys, get rid of hyperscale. And right when that happened, about 30 minutes later, we're looking at just a solid dump line. A lot of people watch Crypto Hawk Show. Hey, YouTube, I know you shadow ban my channel. You can go fuck yourself because people still watch my show. Lots of them. And you know what that did? I think it bankrupted hyperscale data because it wasn't dumping until I got Stevie and the Crypto Hawk people. I sent out a text alert to all the people that are $200 members. There's probably, I don't know, there's not a lot of them. And I said, dump the shit right now. And they did it. And I told them why. And I'm sure he's very happy. I could kind of see the handwriting on the wall. He asked me about a crypto today. Crypto Hulk, you said to buy this one or whatever. Is it going to go up? And I'm like, probably. I don't like answering those questions. Look, I don't even like telling people to dump their stocks or whatever. Shit, I don't like that because that's not my job. All right. It's like, I will, but it's like, I don't like doing that. Because I'm a researcher. I'm not a stock guy. I don't do predictions and shit like that. Okay. But I saw that coming from a mile away. That hyperscale shit. I already saw that coming. That's why I've been so much on this, and I'm not getting into why. Watch my fucking show or call me up and I'll explain to you about whatever. If you want certain stocks to buy, call me up. Let's just do that, all right? Because I can't be giving away all this free shit. I won't make any money. Look, the membership's only $200, okay? Go to some other channel where you pay $800 or $1,000. Just do that. Don't give me $200. Go to another channel, pay $1,000 for these fucking dumbasses, okay? So, okay, back to what we got going on. So, what a repo agreement is I've, let's say I got a ton of stocks and bonds, but I don't have any money. So what I can do is I can front some of my stock so that this bank can then give me $500,000 to go. I got to go do something or whatever. I got to go buy or sell things. And I only need a short-term loan for a day, a night, 30 days, 90 days. Generally, these repo trades are very short. So that means you give me money and you get to hold on to some stocks or bonds or whatever that I have. And I need a short-term loan and I'll pay you back with some interest. That's what this shit is. A lot of times, maybe it's just overnight. I need to borrow $500,000 overnight and I'll pay you back tomorrow with some interest. Like whatever it is, 0.5% or what, I don't even know. I'm not a trading guy. So that's what's going on here. The biggest bank in Japan, Ripple Partner. Let's look right here. Ripple Partners since when? 2018, everybody. Oh, man. So so MUFG, Ripple Partner. Let's get back into this. So they're doing these repo agreements on Canton. Look, every bank in the world does these repos, okay? And all of this is going on the Canton. One day, all of this will dogpile on top of the Canton network. They did this repo thing. I think it took them a few hours to test it or whatever. So remember now, Canton's private. You're not going to see any of this shit, okay? So you can't be, well, why is the cost of the crypto not going up? Well, one reason, dumbass, is you got dark pools and private ledgers. That's the biggest reason. And the next thing is just that there's a privacy layer on Canton. You're not going to see it, dummy. It's not going to show up on a market cap, okay? So your chart analysis is not going to fucking work on this, dummy, because you don't understand about dark pools, private ledgers, privacy layers, ZK layers, and all that shit. You're not going to fucking see it. That's why, okay? But keep watching your little chart analysis programs. Keep talking about, well, the market cap is too low. You know it's too low? Your fucking IQ, dumbass. So let's go here. According to Digital Asset, the proof of concept is designed to provide operational efficiency. All these banks, I think there's like 40 of them, they all get together and they start shooting these repos around to make sure this proof of concept works. Why? Because I think something big. You know what's going to happen in October, everybody? Oh, man. In October, in case you haven't heard, the DTCC is going to start. They're going to start. START, not finish. They're going to start to tokenize the $5 quadrillion a year that flows through them. Oh, and that goes on Canton. Oh, yes. So these banks right now, you know why they're having a proof of concept? It's a last minute test. Because what do we got? August now, September, October, bam, it's on. $5 quadrillion a year. Eventually, but I don't know how long it will take them. A day, a month, 6 months. I have no fucking idea. They're going to tokenize the whole fucking thing starting in October. And that's why these banks. How many partners does Canton Network have? 600 of the world's biggest banks and financial institutions. Enough for $5 quadrillion a year. Oh my God, this is going to be massive. And what I'm showing you here is a snapshot of MUFG doing a proof of concept with banks and shit right here on using the Canton network. The initiative reflects the growing issuance. They're issuing right now, everybody. They're issuing right now security tokens. That's crypto. Just want to make sure you understand what the fuck I'm talking about. They're backed by bonds, real estate, and other assets. The growing issuance. That means happening right now. Okay? In Japan's primary market and the advanced of the overseas proof of concept, that bring secondary market financial transactions on chain, including projects for intraday government bond repo transactions in Europe and the United States. The firms plan to engage with relevant authorities, MUFG, and work with domestic and overseas financial institutions as the proof of concept. So there'll be work. It's everybody. MUFG is trying to hook up everybody around the world that's their partner. Okay, that's what the fuck they're trying to do. I'm just trying to break this down so I understand it. The proof of concept includes on-chain, simultaneous, immediately. It's not that old school fucking Ethereum shit that takes 10 minutes for a transfer, or Bitcoin that takes 30 or 60 minutes. No, that shit's still fucking played out. Okay. So we're talking instant settlement. Look, digital money with the use of tokenized deposits or stable coins. Nice. Digital asset. That's the company that owns Canton that created it. Digital asset will provide the tokenization framework for all of this global activity that's going to be built on the Canton network. Oh, man. Crypto Hulk, when you get your allowance on the 1st, are you going to get Canton coin? Shut up. No, okay, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to buy so you can fucking jack the price up, right? Fuck no, I'm not telling you until after I do it. Oh, you just admitted it. I didn't say I was going to buy Canton. I'm just saying after I buy whatever the fuck I buy, then I'll tell you. All right. What's Coasty up to here? All right, let's go to the deep dive. We just read the article. In case you walked in and you're late to class, make sure you bribe the teacher with something if you're late to class, please. Anything's appreciated at this point because YouTube wipes out 80% of my viewership. Fucking dumbasses. All right. Right here is the deep dive. Digital asset. They're the creator of the Canton network. The Canton network is the core entity behind the August 13, 2026 MUFG proof of concept. Digital asset was founded in 2014. It's a public layer 1. That's what you want, everybody. When you buy a crypto, the best ones to get are layer 1s. That's what my friend Daniel taught me. Let me look here. I'm going to cherry pick this. I can't read it all off. You got a guy named Shaul, S-H-A-U-L, K-F-I-R is his last name, Shaul Kafir. He is a co-founder, and he's involved with the ZK Snarks. Whenever you start seeing that ZK shit, that means like it's all secret and hidden. All right. Oh, look right here. This guy that's with the secretive stuff, his background includes, looky here, everybody. Look what Crypto Hulk finds again. Robert Driscoll, we are the captains of our own ship. Thanks for the information, Crypto Hulk. I'm going to make Robert Driscoll, I hereby christen you Admiral Admiral Robert Driscoll. Admiral Sir Robert Driscoll. How does that sound? You're a fucking admiral now. Ed Smith. Thanks, Hulk, for all your hard work. Thank you very much, dude. I tried my best. MC Prosperity's got to go. We'll see you on the next one there. Okay, look at the deep dive here. What do I got? So this guy named Shaul, S-H-A-U-L, Kafir, he's the co-founder of Canton, digital asset. And guess what his background is? Background includes Israeli crypto brokerage and MIT. To all my folks at MIT, Crypto Hulk says hello. See, I'm telling you guys, this is all, look, we're on it. We are so on this thing. Remember Ripple Israel? You know, Ondus? It all comes out of the country of is, and I can't say Rael, okay? Like, I'm just telling you what, and then the MIT's popping up again. I told you already. The people at MIT know, that's why they call me up, or they send their messages, because I know that they know that I know, you know? So let's continue here, see what else we can find that's interesting. They have what's called at Canton the Global Synchronizer. It synchronizes globally. That's what it does. Crypto, that's not even an answer. The co-founder and CEO is Yuval Ruz. Oh, looky right here. We got Linux Corporation coming in. When you hear Linux, I hear Stellar, and I hear Lineth, and I hear Linnea. That's what I hear. Linux is mixed up in this too. That's massive. Right chair. So there you go. Canton Foundation, previously linked to Linux Foundation. Oh my gosh. You got the global synchronizer and super validators. I love it. Canton is a public, permissionless layer 1, purpose-built for regulated finance. Gotta love it. They got the smart contracts called DAML, D-A-M-L. The privacy model. Canton has a privacy model with sub-transactions, they call it. They have a need-to-know privacy by design. It has sub-second finality claiming. Interoperability efforts include layer 0 and chain link integrations. Oh, sweet. Core use case. United States Treasuries via the DTCC. Oh my, it's all coming together, everybody. Wow, this is amazing. If you get Canton, you're in with, it's safe money. Canton's safe money. I'm not saying you're going to be rich. Honestly, I really only think Canton might hit like $20, maybe 50 at the most, but $20. I don't see it hitting big numbers, but it's safe money. It's not going anywhere. Like 600 of the world's biggest banks and institutions. This is not funny money. This is the real deal. Like, I mean, look, let's say you put in $10,000 or $5,000 in Canton. Maybe you make $500,000. Maybe you make $1 million. I mean, that's fucking amazing. Where you can put in $5,000 and walk away with $500,000. That's fucking good, man. Especially in 2 or 3 years. And you don't have to do shit. Some of you guys are kind of a little bit out there. Well, if I'm putting in 5,000, well, shit, I better have 500 million. You're so fucking lost. You have no idea what you're talking about. All righty. Like if I put in 10 grand into Canton and I walk away with $1 million, that's fucking genius. Okay. $1 million, I put in 10 grand and make $1 million. That's fucking genius. Okay. You're like, well, if I put in 10 grand, I need to make 100 million. You ain't going to make shit because you're so fucking stupid. You don't even know what you're talking about. Canton has one of the deepest TradeFi footprints among public networks. I like that. That's comforting. Look, I like cryptos that are utilizing the 600 of the world's biggest. I like being into that. I like Ondo because its best friend is BlackRock. I like Canton again because its best friend is DTCC. That's fucking amazing. That's what I like getting into, are cryptos that are working with the big dog, the biggest dogs on the planet, okay? And whatever they become worth, that's fine with me. At least I know it's not going to disappear. Looks like Canton's working with Benji. Isn't that Franklin Templeton, Benji? Okay, they're working with Fireblocks. And that's what Caleb Brown works with, Fireblocks. Here's their tech and oracles. They're working with Deloitte. Deloitte, massive Ripple partner from day one. They've just got a lot of venture capitals in this, like so many. I can't read off like 30 or 40 venture capitals, BNP Paribas, fucking CME Group. It goes on and on. This is fucking massive. This Canton thing is fucking out of control. Summary. What's the summary here? Digital asset. Oh, copy paste. Whoop, whoop. Let me do this right here. Digital. Let me try it again. Didn't quite copy appropriately. Dude. Okay, digital asset, which made Canton Network, is currently, here's what you bought if you bought it, is currently the most advanced institutional grade public distributed ledger technology for securities finance, tokenization, and collateral repo. There is nothing more advanced. Let me copy that whole sentence for you. This is why I bought the fuck out of Canton. Excuse me for cussing. Crypto Hulk. Just kidding. I don't give a shit. Digital asset Canton is currently the most advanced. There's nothing more advanced. Nothing. Then say that 20 times. Digital asset / Canton is currently the most advanced institutional grade public distributed ledger technology for securities finance, tokenization, and collateral / repo workflows. Oh, man. Most advanced. So that's why I bought that shit. I could sleep just fine at night because I got the best. There's nothing more advanced for trade securities finance than Canton. That is it. That is done. Oh, I've got some visual. I got a visual. Get a visual. Let me do a copy paste. There is the visual. It shows you MUFG, and right there in the first paragraph, using Canton network, a block. It shows you little pictures, little flow charts. Some of you guys like to see drawings, drawings. Some of you guys like to look at drawings. So there it is. I'm not going over this shit. You can look at that by yourself. Price prediction. Okay, we're going to get into a little bit of a Grok, not Crypto Hulk, Grok price prediction for this. So let me scroll down to it. Everybody's gone, so only the real people are here. All right. Now, this is just for fun. The numbers are not high. You're not going to see $500, none of that crazy shit, because that's not even. Grok is showing the prices here. So if this thing gets fully, look, it's going to get fully utilized. I don't trust Grok. I'm just showing you for fun. Okay, Grok's showing about $20 plus, $25 to $40 range. Let me show you right here. I'm doing a copy and a paste so you can see it. It's not Crypto Hulk saying this. It's Grok, and it's probably completely fucking wrong. Oh, wait, this is YouTube. I can't copy and paste all that shit. Let me copy this, but in a small. Let me see if I can copy paste this. Okay. All right. What does it say? The bull case, it's bull. The high case is $8 to $20, stretched into the $25 to $40 range, only under extreme narrative. Full dream scenario, okay? DTCC and major market participants drive continuous high-value public synchronizer usage at scale, okay? Let me paste. I'm doing a copy paste so you can see all the price prediction shit. Okay, that's the full. We talked about Canton. Right there. So we got Canton at up to $40. Let me read it. Full dream scenario. DTCC and major market participants drive continuous high-value public synchronizer usage at scale. Trillions in notional routinely require Canton coin for traffic. Burns create genuine scarcity. Pressure against the issuance curve. Multiple asset classes and geographies standardize on Canton. Applications and super validators generate strong rewards and give you a blowjob dynamics. The token captures a meaningful share of the economic value of institutional settlement, speculative premium layers on top of you. So just everything that could go right is in that $40 price, okay? So let's say it's not all that dramatic, and so you cut it in half, you're looking at $20, okay? This is grok. Hey, this thing could end up at $50 or $100. I have no idea. I'm just showing you grok. What now? Off the record, what do I think Canton could hit? Like $20. I could see conservatively, with no hype, no mess, no muss, no fuss, $20. Now, more than that, hey, I'm not arguing. It's fine, but I could see 20. If it hits 20, I could see that's realistic. But what do I know, right? Look, I don't give price predictions. I research and find information. That's all I do. I relay it to you, and you got to make your own decision. Why did I buy Canton? So that if I get some money, I can pay off all the money I put in crypto, get my money back, and if I have a little extra, cool. Because remember, I got like 20 cryptos. I don't have everything on Canton. I got 20 other cryptos. If this thing only goes and brings me $500,000, fine. $500,000 be great. I pay off my crypto and have a little money to pay the house off and shit and do some stuff. Go buy a Porsche Turbo GT. I got to have a car, can't take Ubers all the time. So there you have it. That's my little spiel on that. All right, we are done. I'm going to end it with that. I've got my next show will be possibly in the morning. I've got Ondas, ONDAS. We're going to get into Ondas, and very, very interesting. Well, it's not very. What I have for Ondas is very encouraging for you. And then I still got to look for other news. I don't know if I'm going to have an AM show. I got to find news, so I'll spend about another 2 hours, hopefully no more than that, trying to find and build a show for tomorrow. It's going to take me 2 hours, I'm sure. Hopefully not 3. It'll be fucked up, but that's generally how it kind of goes sometimes, most of the time. So give me a couple hours here, 2-3 hours. If you don't see anything, what time is it right now? 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific. If you don't see nothing by 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific, Friday night here, August 14th, 2026. If you don't see nothing by 8 p.m., I wasn't able to put anything together for an AM for Saturday morning. So I will try, and that's good enough. So you got pretty good investment information from a non-investment advisor, and I'll see y'all in the next one.